Hey there, folks! Today, we're going to dive into a topic that's been causing quite a stir in the world of short-term rentals, STR variances, and how they're being used to target legal businesses. You know that feeling when you're just trying to run a legitimate short-term rental, but it seems like you're being singled out? Well, you're not alone. Let's break down how STR variances work and how local governments and HOAs are using them to try and shut you down. A variance is a legal exception to a zoning rule. It's meant to help property owners when strict rules create an unfair burden, but lately, it's become a battlefield. So, what's the deal with these variances? Well, they're supposed to be a tool to help property owners when strict rules create an unfair burden. But recently, they've been used to target legal businesses like short-term rentals. This is where things get tricky. When you apply for a variance, you're essentially asking for permission to do something that's not allowed. And if you're denied, you can appeal. But here's the catch, the appeal process can be time-consuming and costly. So, what can you do? Well, first and foremost, it's important to understand your rights as a property owner. Know the rules and regulations in your area, and make sure you're following them. If you're denied a variance, don't give up hope. You can always appeal. And remember, you're not alone in this fight. There are many other property owners out there who are facing similar challenges. Ever feel like you're being singled out just for trying to run a legal short-term rental? You're not alone. Let's break down how STR variances work and how local governments and HOAs are using them to try and shut you down. Cut to person looking at zoning map and codebook voiceover. A variance is a legal exception to a zoning rule. It's supposed to help property owners when strict rules create an unfair burden, but lately, it's become a battlefield. Cut to stamp that says, denied over permit application voiceover. In some counties, even if you have a valid state license, code enforcement will deny your STR operation unless you beg for a variance, then claim it's discretionary and turn you down anyway. Cut to HOA boardroom photo voiceover. And if your HOA is hostile, forget fair review. They'll say it's about your fence, your paint color, your guests, but it's really about power. Cut to gavel hitting and the word retaliation flashes voiceover. Sound familiar? That's because selective enforcement and retaliation violate your rights and you can fight back. Cut to legal paperwork and state preemption highlighted voiceover. Florida law, specifically Statute 509.032, protects vacation rentals from local overreach. Local governments can't ban them outright or regulate how often you rent.